Hey y'all, Inert Geometry here, and I'm excited to finally have a comparison for y'all between the English and Japanese texturing for a card that's a little bit more desired. I had a quick video up just kind of comparing how they differ side by side, but here is something that some of you might be looking to pick up. The Umbreon Gold Star from the 25th anniversary set. I just wanted to do a sort of quick comparison of how they differ in appearance aside from language and, the stamp and border and whatnot. So, one thing that's more obvious in person is the English will have significantly more hollow bleed across the card. Whether that's something you like or not, that's up to you. And as for the texturing itself, it's very pronounced, like easily defined. Something you'll be able to look at the details of in person from afar a little bit better. Um, and yeah, it doesn't have kind of the same, it has a little bit of shimmer across it, but not too much. Whereas the Japanese, you can see right away, it has a lot more shimmer. The hollow bleed is almost non-existent, and the texturing itself is significantly finer. There's a lot more. It kind of becomes less about looking at the actual lines and sorry, trying to get this to focus, and more about the sheen of it. You can see how these kind of ribbon-like waves have a ripple to them when the light catches them. And Umbreon's body has more like depth, sort of like the different parts of its body are highlighted at different times depending on the angle of the light. Going in here, you can see, like, actually, you can hopefully see more of what's going on. Also, each sparkle in the hollow foil is textured. Or maybe it's just you can see the outline of each little glitter sparkle more noticeably on the Japanese version. But yeah, this is kind of what you're going to be looking at when you have the Japanese version. This sheen, sort of shimmer, and I will say also the sparkle border is very very loud. There's not really like an angle where it kind of goes away completely, whereas the English, you can kind of tilt it in a way where it's mostly gone. If it is an eyesore to you, I know that the hollow pattern is a little bit more polarizing, but you can see there is still a little bit of a shimmer. It's just, let's see if I can do this without damaging the cards. So yeah, side by side. Here we go. Lots of more like, what would be the word? Like macro texturing, where all the lines come together and create one bigger texture effect on the Japanese, and then the English is more micro texturing, where the individual lines have more of a pop, which is ironic because, the Japanese version has finer lines, so there is actually like more micro detail. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here, and I hope this helps you gauge if it's worth it to you to pick up one of these cards in a language that you don't have. One thing I will note is from my understanding, the Chinese version is printed in Japan and will have the same front and texture style and card stock as the Japanese cards, but it will have the international back. And cards like Korean and other languages will be of this style as far as the texturing goes. But yeah, thanks for watching.